here's a way to get sublists of a list. So let's say we have a list of size n and sublists of size k smaller than n. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want all the lists containing the list of 1, list of 2, list of 1 and 2, list of 1 and 3, and all the way until list of 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want duplicates, and I only want to pick ones. So if I have 1 in my list, I don't want to get it again. So I don't want 1, 1. And if I have 1, 2 as a list in my list of lists, and I don't want 2, 1 because I already have that combination. So one nice way to do it is get the combinations as a mutable list of lists and start by having a list of each element in your list. So you have list of 1, list of 2, only lists with 1 element. Then let's say I repeat this 3 times, go through this iteration. I can replace my list of elements with a new list of elements based on that current list. So the next list is based on the current list. What do? We consider to get only lists of the current size of the iteration, map them to, we take each list and we take each element from our input and add it to the list. List plus element. But that would give us duplicates, like 2, 1, 2 and 2, 1. So what can we do to differentiate is only add elements that are larger than the maximum element in my current list into the list. So then I have a list of sublists per list in my current list. And I do that for each list in the current list, so that I flat map these lists into new lists, replace it, iterate over this a few times, and then I should get all the lists of exactly size k. So let's build this. Yeah, so I have all the lists of size 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is all the possible combinations of sublists of that size. So if I want to do it for 2 repetition on top of the initial list, I get all the three sized lists. And then what else I can do is I can, instead of replacing, I can add to the list. This is where actually this condition is important. So I only add to the longest lists per iteration. So the first iteration I only add to the list with 1 element, obviously, and then I add in the second iteration I only add to lists with 2 elements, so that I don't count twice in that way. And then I have all the combinations of possible elements from this list of up to list of size 4. And yeah, this is super useful for these kind of like coding puzzles where you want to know the combinations of a given input. And this is a nice way to do it without double counting. It still grows exponentially per increasing the iterations, but we don't even have that many. And it depends on the size of the input list as well. But this is relatively efficient to do it this way. And that's it.